Hey everybody. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Hey Jeanette and Phyllis. How are ya? This is the card we're going to make today. Look, I even did the inside. No naked middles. Hi Linda. Hi Shawnee. How are you guys this evening? So, I don't know about you guys, but let me tell you a little bit about me. I'll tell you one thing about me right now. I don't like to let... Hi, Mary. I don't like to let a stamp set beat me. Does that make sense? Like, I saw that... Okay, here's the stamp set. Enjoy the moment. So, Stampin' UP gives us this in our onstage packet. And I'm like, really? Stampin' UP. I don't know how many stamp sets there are in the catalog. This might be my least favorite. Might be. But I'm like, I'm going to make something with it. I'm going to make something pretty with it. So, here I am, trying to make something pretty with it. And I don't know. You can tell me what you think. We just kind of went with monochromatic. And if you don't put the pretties on it, you could even give it to a guy, right? Because guy cards are like the hardest thing. So I'm going to try, Phyllis. I'm going to do my best to show you if you can figure out how to like it. So I got another idea too. So I'll do it later, but I got another idea for this stamp set. So, let's get started. So I started with a piece of crumb cake, and it is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to use soft suede ink. Okay. So I'm going to use this seed pod stamp, this one right here. I guess that's what these are. Seed pods. I don't know. Maybe we just have to look beyond the stamp, right? So we're just going to stamp this a couple times. Nothing on my card is perfect or has to be exactly in the same place, you know. It's kind of like a background. You see the beauty in it. Okay. Well, look at you, Mary. You can tell me what they are. What is this? What is this I'm stamping? Because I don't have the slightest idea what it is. These look like these piney cone things that used to fall out of the tree and you stomp on them and they hurt. I don't know what kind of seed pod that is. But I'm going to put this one up in the corner. And all of mine, I'm going all the way off of the page. So don't be afraid to stamp on your... Don't be afraid to stamp on your paper. Hey, Rhonda Mullins. They're gumballs. They're not... I don't think they're gumball... Is it from a gum tree, Linda? I'm not sure. Or are you just making fun of me? They're not gumballs. And this is a seed pod for another something. I can tell that's a seed pod. Because there's seeds in it. Okay. So I just used soft suede ink to do all of those. Okay? All of them. It's just kind of monochromatic from a gum tree. Okay. Well, there you go. They are gumballs. Who knew? Not me. I didn't know. So now I'm going to use this amazing blending brush. Is that what they're called? They're called... Yeah, blending brushes. They come in a pack of 3. And they're so soft. Oh my gosh. It's like as soft as a kitty. I mean, it's just... Hey, there's my sister. How's everything in New Mexico, sister? You got the grandbabies? Is my granddaughter watching me? Making a card with me? Okay. So, My granddaughter likes to pretend that she's me while I'm doing cards, and she follows along and makes cards. So if they would send me a picture of just the card, I would put it, because I don't want to put her picture on Facebook. Anyway, so blending brush, soft suede ink. I kind of always start off of the paper and then go onto the paper. So that way your darkest spot is going to be on your practice paper. Whatever this background paper is. Because if it's going to be splotchy, then it's going to be splotchy over here, not splotchy on your card. I'm hoping that those words made sense when they came out of my mouth. See how dark it is when you start? Yeah, you don't want that on your card. You just want the smooth blending on your card. And you can do this as much. It's cold. It's not, well, yeah, it's cold. It's cold and damp here. Look at how much we're, like, you can't even hardly tell we're coloring or we're blending, but then you put it on move your paper away and you can tell. We're blending a lot. So when I did this card earlier, I started with crumb cake ink to do this part. Let me tell you what, my arm was tired and it still didn't look like I did anything. So then I moved to soft suede. I think soft suede does more what I want it to do. You like splotchy? I'm not so sure I like splotchy. Maybe sometimes, but not on this card. So you just blend it until you're happy with the way that it looks. Because it's your card. You're the one that has to be happy with it. Okay. I promise you I had a promise. I had a piece. There it is. Ooh, we could do the inside too. So we're going to stamp the sentiment and then punch it out with the postage stamp punch. Friendship is found in the simple things. Isn't that a nice sentiment? Hey, from Kinston, North Carolina. How are things in North Carolina? I am in Central Georgia. Warner Robins, to be exact. So this is the postage stamp. Punch. It's not labeled. I should label it. Some of mine are labeled. And then let's stamp the inside. We're just going to put these little gumdrops, or gum seed pods, or whatever they are, and then these little seed pods on the side for the center of our card. And I think I'm done with that. Okay. I have an extra piece of paper. No, I don't. No, I'm going to layer it. I'm like, what am I doing? I lost my mind for a moment. Okay. So we're going to layer this onto and I'm using Very Vanilla. So Very Vanilla is not a color that I use very often at all. Noonan, Georgia. Hot Atlanta. So I don't like Atlanta. I try to stay away from Atlanta. The only time I like to go to Atlanta is when I'm going to the airport to go someplace different. Other than that, I really don't care for Atlanta. So we're going to put a piece of, this is Early Espresso Faux Suede Trim. It feels nice too. We're going to put it just on here on the side, wherever you want it. Because I don't use enough ribbon. Do y'all use ribbon? I don't use enough ribbon. I hardly ever use ribbon. I buy it, but I hardly ever use it. So we have to make a concentrated effort to use it. Let's see. Let's get this on here. And then we'll fold up our card. So that goes there. We'll fold up our card with our bone folder. And then we'll add the center. I have one lady that comes to my card classes. She always wants to put big words in the middle of the card. And I said, if you put all them words in the middle of your card, you don't have any place to write. She said, exactly. I'm like, oh, well, okay. We'll get the biggest sentiments we can then, in that case. So let's see. So we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our sentiment. And we're going to add it here on top of the faux suede ribbon. Do you love it yet? Do you love the stamp set? Maybe not. We'll try a couple more times to make you love the stamp set. I think there's pretty things you can do with it. Okay, so here he's going to go there. Then I'm going to take this little... I have everything ready to go in my little bin. This guy is from... What's he from? In Good Taste Elements. And I'm going to color him. Because I didn't think that was just the right color. Maybe it is. What do you think? So here I colored it. And here it's not. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I'll tie a bow while I wait for your answers. We're going to use the linen thread. And I'm going to tie a bow with 3 layers. 3 pieces of linen thread here all together and then tie a bow. You make it worth trying. So let's see, colored or not, the card on the left. Oh, so you're not helping. Which left? Not colored. This one. If you like it colored, it goes with the ribbon. We're kind of 50-50 right now. Rondo, I don't know which card on the left. The finished card or the one I'm still finishing? I mean, I know what this one is my left, if that's what you mean. Well, maybe we'll leave it not colored, and that way we'll have a difference. I don't know. I don't guess it matters much. Colored. Okay, let's color it. Let's color it. So I'm using the crumb cake. Okay, so I don't know if you guys knew that you could color these. So if you use your blends, like almost everything that we have that's a light color, you can color it. You can make it almost any color you would desire. So, play with it. You can color the ribbons. You can color the rhinestones. You can color the sequins. You can color lots of things. To get just the right color. Okay, we're gonna smooch this guy right up underneath here. Right up underneath. And then we're gonna put the bow kind of right on top of him with glue dots. And then we're gonna use these, the in color dots. The in color dots, and we're going to use the cinnamon cider dots to finish off the card. So, there you go. Not hard. Just one stamp set that might not be our favorite, but we can figure out how to like it. So I think your friend, whoever it is, would be happy to get that card in the mail. Don't you think? I think so. I better cover up that glue dot a little bit better, or it's going to all stick to my envelope. Smush it underneath there. There we go. That won't stick to the envelope. Okay. So there you go. Now, if you wanted to, before you put your sentiment and all that stuff on, you could splash your card with your, what is this? The Stampin' Right marker. Because, you know, that's one of my favorite effects. Let me show you. Is that soft suede? That's early espresso. That's too dark. Well, so I'll just use a blank sheet. We have to get things way out of the way. So if you take this brush end and you put it right here in the end of your cap and you flick it a little bit, can you see that? Oh, that'd be pretty. Watch, now let's stamp it. Let's see what it looks like. Usually I do that at the end. Here's my, let's just see. Maybe it makes it even better. Because now you're going to have more interest on your card. Maybe it doesn't make it better. I don't know. Use this one in the corner, and then right here, and then I use this one with an extra piece of twine right there. How about that? I don't know if that's better or worse, but I'll make it into a card in a little while. And then you can see it. And then you can decide which one you like better. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway. So there's our card using the Enjoy the Moment stamp set. So we'll try again sometime later this week. And we'll do another card with that stamp set. Trying to make you like that stamp set. Trying to make you love that stamp set. Because if you went to Onstage, you already have it. So let's use it. Let's not let it beat us. I don't like having stamp sets that I haven't used. It's kind of a goal that I have to use all the stamp sets. So, all right, there's our card for today. I'll post this video so you could watch it later, and I'll also post it on YouTube, so if you'd want to go to YouTube and watch it on YouTube, you can. Let's see, what can we talk about real quick? Celebration is going. Spend $50, get free items. Or if you wanted to join my team, you get 5 extra packs of paper during Celebration until the 28th of February. So if you have questions about that, you can message me. Or, yeah, send me a message. I'll love to help you out. But again, we'll use this stamp set again this week. And hopefully we'll get some inspiration. And everybody will love it by the time we're done. So, thanks for hanging out with me. You have a question. What's your question, Mary? Tell me your question. Or you can message me your question. I had my house clean today, so it's all nice and smell good when I come home from work, right? Because the lady comes and cleans my house. And then I had the bright idea to clean my oven. You know what that smells like when you clean your oven? Okay, so now my nice clean house doesn't really smell so clean anymore. It is clean. It just doesn't really smell like that for a few more minutes. How did I string my stars for the garland? Okay, I'll show you. You have to have A doll making needle. That's a doll making needle. It has to be, it doesn't have to be that long, but it has to be really thick. Okay? Because you have to go through that top point in order to get the, and you have to be able to get your, I use linen thread. So you have to be able to get your linen thread through the eye. So, yeah. They're called doll making needles. I think you can find them at Hobby Lobby. But it has to be really strong, pointy, and it has to have a big eye so you can get the linen thread through there. I hope that helped. That's how I did it. It came out cute too. It's in the box in the attic. Otherwise I'd show you. But it's gone. It's gone until November. So. Oh, well, yeah, it'll get tangled. You just have to keep it. Like, it would almost be better if you were putting it on the tree right as you were doing it. So that way it wouldn't get tangled. Or you have to wrap it around, the wrapping paper tube. If you wrap it around the wrapping paper tube as you're doing it, that way it'll keep it from getting tangled. Does that make sense? Or a piece of cardboard or something, you know, just to keep it, so wrap it around to keep it from getting tangled. So, okay, I will talk to you later, Mary. If you have any more questions, just send me a message, okay? All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.